What's up, everybody? So today I decided to do a tutorial, and this is to help everybody who is struggling with the new release of Destiny, trying to connect it on your Xbox One, and you're getting kicked out of the game. So there's one step on how to solve this, which is given by this guide right here. It's called portforward.com, and in here it's called the static IP address for Xbox One. So the resolution to solving that the game disconnection issue, is by doing a port forward technique on your router and setting your IP address for the console to a static IP address. Here are some details on how to do it using your Xbox One to do it if your router doesn't have that functionality. But in my case, I believe that the router does have that functionality. So therefore, I'm gonna show you guys if you are homeowners to Virgin Media router and their service, then on the router there is a setting where you can assign the console to a static IP rather than going for your Xbox One console itself. But those of you who do not have that router and do not have that sort of functionality in a different router, then for you to the best technique for you to do is follow this tutorial right here, which I'll have a link in the description. So first off, for those of us who are going to go ahead and do this on their Super Hub, Virgin Media Super Hub right there, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to log into it. To do that, it's quite simple. All you got to do is type these digits in. So it's 192.168.0.1, enter, and you'll be welcome to the Super Hub screen. Then you enter your password, which by default is change me, but mine is different. Obviously, I've changed it, and I would advise everybody else to do the same. So you sign in and you click, sorry, 1 second, more. Okay, so you will change that and you will go into it, and once you're in your router mode, what you do is you go to advanced settings. And when you're advanced, it will give you a warning, just click yes, continue. And when you're in advanced settings, all you got to do is scroll all the way down and you'll see Dhcp. And when you're in here, you go to Dhcp Reservation. Click on that, and you'll be presented with this screen. So you can see right here, these are all my devices connected to the router itself and on network. So you can see some are on Ethernet and others on 2.4, and the rest are all 5 gigahertz. So you can see Xbox One, Xbox System OS is right here. So it is now just a standard connection. It is not a reservation. So what we got to do is, to make it a static IP, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to assign it an IP address such as this right here, 192.168.0.11. That's by default, by the way. So whenever the console came online, the router itself assigned it this IP address right here. Now this is dynamic. That means if you turn off the console and enable another device to the network before turning this console on, that will change. Now when that changes, the IP address changes dynamically. It causes the game to not play properly, and therefore you keep getting disconnected. Now that was the same issue with COD Ghosts as well. A lot of people were having that. Even I was having. I traded the game in, but I mean, Destiny is a game I want to play, so I'll do whatever it takes to fix it. So here we are. To assign this to a static IP, it must be, you have to make a reservation. So what you do is you simply check this box right here, and it appears in here. This little pop-up box here, add reservation, and you can give it a device name. In my case, I'll just keep it the same. Do not change the MAC address, because that is what the console is known on the network as, and the IP address just simply gives it a digit to say that it's this number on the network. So all you got to do now is you can see that these are all the devices. None of them are none of them are reserved. They're all just standards that change from time to time. So we're going to have to make a reservation, so this never changes. So when you turn off the router, when you turn it back on, it will always be set to this IP address. Click Add Reservation, and you can see that it's now reserved. Although it shows up here, but it's still reserved. So what you got to do in this case is click Apply, and then click Yes, and it's now saved in the IP lease table. And you can see now it's just reserved, and the other one's gone. So it has only been given this reserved IP address. Now nothing else on the network can take 11, ever. So if you try to attach something else, for example, let's say Android right here, and say we want to give this 11, it simply won't work. When you do this, it says device operating IP lease table. So nothing can ever take this off the router ever again. So from now on, the game should never disconnect, other than if the Wi-Fi actually cuts out. So it shouldn't be disconnecting while you're still connected to the network, because the IP now is static instead of dynamic. Now, the same case, if you want to delete this, all you got to do is you check this box here, you click apply, and it will delete it. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to leave it like that. Now, I hope this helped many of us out there who are having issues. And if you guys have any comments, please do leave a comment down below, and I'll try my best to help you guys out. Peace out.